Welcome back to the Holy Legion podcast, week number 2. If you're a second-time comer to this podcast, great for you, great for us. Today I'm joined with my co-host, the Holy Goat.Z, and our special guest, Dante. You have any other aliases you want to go by?
No.
Giant cock, man. Whatever.
You can call me...
Big Dick Johnny.
You can call me Storm, if you want. My middle name.
Alaskan Thunderfuck, I like it.
Yeah, whatever. It's a storm.
So, we're missing Willie and Dylan. I think they might be out for a while. Willie was captured by the Fire Nation. It's not going well for him.
Dylan got ball cancer.
But we may not have them on every episode as planned, but they still might come around here and there. So we're thinking about just bringing on some special guests here and there.
So, there's that.
Pretty plain. This boy is the best kid I've ever seen on the drum set.
Thank you.
You moved to California for a long time. Well, how was that? Exciting compared to these parts.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot better. I didn't have a drum set out there, so I went to Guitar Center all the time, and I bugged the fuck out of them. And I broke a lot of their electric kits playing them all the time. And they told me to enter a fucking contest, but I didn't go very far.
That's what I was going to ask. I was going to ask how you didn't make it big because, I know everyone thinks that their friends are great at things, but,
right.
You really were. You were damn good at a drum set. You was just gifted. You put in a lot of work, but you just had talent just out the ass on drums.
Yeah, I still play and everything. I'm always trying to get better. I don't know.
Drums.
Yeah, I still play and everything. I'm always trying to get better. I don't know. It was just the fact that there's just it's a big state. So there's a lot of people.
Just not sucking enough dicks.
Yeah,
that was going to be my question. My follow-up question with this. So how much dick did you suck?
I didn't lick any balls, but sucking the dick part.
You gotta get the good ball sucking there too.
Yeah,
licking on them balls.
That's what the guys.
That's why you didn't make it far enough.
Yeah, they told me to cradle the balls.
So it's not like tickling their butthole.
Do what?
Shave your chin hairs. So it's not tickling their butthole.
No, some guys like that.
Oh,
I hear. Yeah.
Right up the pooch. Yeah.
It's just a little extra.
Millennials.
Yeah. So, another thing we have to talk about. Charles, you just went and visited your family, right? Down in Kansas?
Okay. No, nothing really happened. It was just Kansas camping, ticks, spiders.
So, like real life Minecraft?
We had some weed.
That's always up for a good time.
That's always an A+.
That's about it.
Fucking Denver is about to legalize shrooms, dude. What's up with that?
Shit. You know what, though? What's fucked up? I went with my family. What kind of motherfuckers? Alright, so what do you... Okay, you go camping, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What do you guys eat?
S'mores. And s'mores.
Okay, what else? Maybe sometimes you have, a grill with you. Burgers, stuff like that, right? Alright, well, guess what Alright, we had tacos. Spaghetti.
Tacos?
Spaghetti. Okay.
Spaghetti.
Fuck. We did have burgers, but they weren't even fucking real. They were dragon food or some shit.
Vegan?
Beyond burger shit.
They don't. So the Impossible Burger is crazy. I would literally, let's say if I was vegan, right, I'd order the Impossible Burger and be like, are you sure you gave me it, or is this real beef? Because, it's pretty fucking, it's crazy, dude. The one in Vandalia has it. Burger King Vandalia has it.
An Impossible Burger?
Yeah, it's called the Impossible Burger. It's a copy of... So there's a Beyond Burger, which is 50-50. And then there's the Impossible Burger, and it's almost identical. It's crazy.
I went to, TGI Fridays a while back and finally ordered the Beyond the Meat Burger. Because I kept hearing, everyone talk about, oh, this is better than a real burger and all this shit. So I'm like, I have to try this out because, hey, I don't give a fuck what it's made of. If it tastes good, it tastes good.
Yeah.
And I fucking bit into that thing, and you could taste, it was grilled. You could really taste that. It really brought out that flavor. but that was the only flavor to the thing, and I fucking hated it.
When it comes like the Beyond Burger, like it doesn't taste like It doesn't like, I don't know. It
to the thing, and I fucking hated it.
when it comes to, like, the Beyond Burger, like, it doesn't taste like. It doesn't like, I don't know. It's like I could eat it. Like, if let's say I was trying to substitute a burger, I could use it to do so. But like the Impossible Burger, they weren't looking for a substitute. They were looking for like
Impossible.
like something identical. My family, like, a lot of them are vegan, and they went out and they wanted to eat it, and they thought they got the wrong burger. Like, they thought they got a real burger, and it
You don't
wasn't.
do that to vegans, dude.
I would do it to vegan.
I mean, I would.
I'd be like, shut up, you fucking filthy vegan. You know? Like, eat the fucking meat. Like, no. I mean, it's right. Like, they are right. It is extremely, like, healthy and
The
shit.
vegan shit's way more nastier, dude.
No, some of it's not, though.
Nah.
Some of it's pretty good. Alright,
The
listen.
vegan shit at Burger King make me want to throw up, dude.
Well, it's fucking Burger King. The normal food makes me want to throw up, dude.
Yeah.
But, like, the fucking, like, vegan, like, that is smart as shit. Like, hypothetically, the world went fucking vegan. It's never gonna happen. Like, it's impossible. But hypothetically it did. It could, reverse the global warming.
How?
It'd help.
Well, it wouldn't necessarily reverse it, but I'm pretty sure it's like 64%, 60, somewhere in there, is caused by the meat industry.
I don't think the world needs to go strictly vegan, but they do need to cut out some of like the big, just crude slaughterhouses. I kind of am more on the organic side of things. I just eat organic more than because I can't survive off vegan. If I could, I probably would. I'd try it just because, yeah, it's fucking helpful to the environment and shit. But
I think if I didn't live here,
I just could not survive on vegetables. I don't have a taste for them. Any of them, really.
Fruits, though. Fruits, I could do fruits.
yeah, well, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people that do like fruit and nuts and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Trail
that's-
mix.
Trying to fucking live off just fruits and nuts would be difficult for me.
And unless I was like out in the wilderness and I lived in a tree house and I didn't have to pay bills and shit, I'd be willing to live off fruits and nuts. Even if it was a guy's nuts I was licking to live out there
Yeah,
for free.
these nuts, all the nuts.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be fruits and nuts, you know. I mean,
But yeah, like
Dante, I got quite a few trees in my backyard. I live out in the middle of nowhere, and I got a ball sack that's in the need of sucking.
all right, you better shave it first. The worst thing you can do is put some pubes in my mouth, man.
What
Worst thing you
about
can
a
do is
nice
shave a
trim?
nutsack.
If it's nicely groomed,
I can
I don't
braid
know
it
if I
for
can
you.
go-
I need that baby bottom,
Yeah.
dude.
Get it nice and moist and just slowly like kneeling over you, dipping it into your mouth.
Yeah,
Just
tea
fucking.
bags. Yeah,
What has happened? Where is this gone?
I don't know.
And that's
Like-
camping in Kansas.
that is wow. I need to go camping in Kansas a little bit more.
We're not in Kansas no more, Toto.
Oh fuck. So another thing I had to talk about with the whole fucking Tennessee thing that's going on right now. You guys hear about that? I think it's Tennessee, right?
What is it?
The abortion fucking law that just got passed and everyone's losing their
Oh, is that what Alex Jones was freaking out about? You know
shit.
who?
I don't know. I haven't kept up with Alex Jones. I didn't know he still had social media. I think I
Well-
got banned on like every platform.
I don't know.
Well, he was on Joe Rogan not too long ago.
The freaking frog's gay. That guy.
Who, what?
A gay frog. What?
Yeah, the water that's turned into frog's gay. That guy, right?
Joe Rogan?
No,
That's-
not Joe Rogan.
That's
the
why
other guy
Kermit
that
never
says-
liked Miss.
Oh,
Piggy.
Alex Jones?
Yeah, Alex Jones.
I don't know anything about gay frogs.
When he was still on social media, he got banned from like every platform because he was spreading wild conspiracies.
Yeah,
like, the
I do.
fucking water turned the frogs gay and shit.
I did know that he was
The
going
frog
fucking
is
wild. But he was on Joe Rogan not too long ago talking about that Tennessee shit, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it just got passed like within the last month or something, and everyone's going wild about it. Which whatever, I don't really have a strong opinion either way on the abortion laws. But the part that I wanted to talk about that kind of pisses me off, all these women are getting online and saying that it's strictly white males' fault. And I'm like, as far as I know, we live in a democracy where you have to vote on it. And according to the last census, women outweigh men in the population, general population. So I feel like they should include maybe some of their own kind in that. Just they keep blaming it strictly on men, like, oh, these old white men sit around and get off to controlling women. Like, they don't give a fuck about you.
So here's what we do. All the white males listen, right? We change our genders because we can do that now at will, right? And now we so many of us change that it becomes the white female. like it'll become, what is it? What do they say? It's like, well, I'm looking for a word. Privileged white female. Yeah. Think about that. Then we'll become meninists. I don't know. What the fuck's the opposite of a feminist?
Minimist?
A feminist? The opposite of a feminist
Male
is
dick,
a whore.
like Big Dick McGee, fuck women, they're raping men and shit.
I think that's just...
Like, can you be, like, men and shit?
I think that's just...
Like, can you be, like... I think we...
Toxic masculinity. That was it. That's what they've been calling it lately.
No. I know. I mean, like, what's the opposite of a female? Like, or not a female, fuck.
A male.
No shit.
A feminist.
Yeah, the opposite of a feminist. Like,
whore.
I don't...
You say a whore?
A whore. I think that's it. I don't know.
Well, if you're going complete opposite, like, talking about sex... are you talking about the opposite of a girl?
No, so like feminist.
No.
Women
down.
So you're talking about the...
No, I'm not talking about opposite sex.
You're talking about what's
about
the opposite of a woman? Feminist.
Yeah, so like
what's
how
the
you're
opposite of,
like
what's the other woman?
Yeah, so like what's the opposite of like how like think feminazis, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
The opposite of that, but it's like beyond the normal spectrum. Like so like a male.
I'm saying. Like, you called them a different word.
Okay, so, like, for instance, right, a female would be like, you're a white privileged male. Mm-hmm. They're feminazi, right? So what if a guy was like, you're a white privileged female?
I mean, that...
Other than the truth sayer, like, what is that?
In the end, though, I mean, women are already pretty privileged, unless you're wanting to go independent.
They have the loving, like, chance to birth a child. There's no experience like it.
Yeah. You know, we get kicked in the nuts that he birthed a child. Which is it? You know, like, is it beautiful or is it painful? Because either way, getting kicked in the nuts hurts.
Yeah, and that whole fucking thing also sparked this thing where everyone's saying, like, if you don't have a vagina, you shouldn't be able to make abortion laws. And then conservatives took it and they turned around and said, well, if you don't own a gun, you shouldn't be able to make gun-owning laws. Well, and then pot smokers are like, if you don't smoke pot, you shouldn't be... I'm like, well, if we're going by this fucking logic here, you can't make laws about murder unless you've murdered someone.
That's
the direction we're
pretty. That's pretty good logic right there.
Yeah, I know.
Like, my thing is like, right? So, fuck, I forgot what I was talking about.
You just talk about feminazis.
I know. We're talking about like making laws and shit. You know where that?
Yeah, and the laws. Fuck it. Everyone just needs to take a fucking chill pill.
That's my theory.
Yeah, just stop getting into other people's business. Just everyone, as long as you're not hurting anyone else, what the fuck does it matter what you do?
Yeah.
And we need to stop claiming all these, like, that everyone's a racist, everyone's a sexist, everyone's this or that. Yeah, everyone's got certain traits of those. Everyone's got their own fucking...
opinion.
Yeah. Well, just small built-in fucking...
opinion.
Yeah. Well, just small built-in biases from life. How they've been treated by a certain group of people or different things like that. Correct. They just got those natural small biases. But that doesn't mean that they actively hate and want to oppress everybody.
That's kind of like what I was talking about with, like, the... Like, so someone... Like, on media, you see a cop shoots a guy. That's all you need to know. The cop fucking shot a guy. The guy's dead. Yeah. But you get on the media and it's like a black cop shot a white guy, or vice versa. Probably vice versa.
And then they're always trying to tell him what town they're from.
Yeah, and it's like, why does it matter? Like, nobody gives a fuck. Like, should give a fuck what color they are. Like, what their ethnicity is. Like, that don't fucking matter.
Hit the news unless it was found that, hey, this was a actual act of aggression, not a cop doing his job, because act of aggression, not a cop doing his job, because That's
shouldn't.
a lot of majority of the time what it is. It's a cop doing his fucking job.
Yeah,
Well,
they just happen to be these ethnicities, and people play off that shit.
I don't think you should fucking hit the news unless it's a goddamn genocide. Like, if somebody shoots up a school or somebody gets shot by a cop, that shouldn't hit the news because it fucking happens every goddamn day.
So that was another thing I want to talk about. I'm glad you made that point. Just the fucking school shootings and shit anymore. I may have a little bit weird view on this, but I think I can get inside the head of a school shooter because I believe I've been through that place, like that dark of a place.
That's understandable.
And what they need to do is they need to stop publicizing this and saying, everyone send your hopes and prayers to these people because this tragedy happened. And you need to cut that shit out. You need to just stop publicizing it and only make it of other sick fucks out there watch it and are like, huh,
Yeah.
that guy sent a message to me. I picked up on what he's saying and it sent everyone else into a mass hysteria. And that's why everyone's like, oh, they don't do it for 2 seconds of fame because they're just killing themselves. No, they think they're spreading a message because they got that message from someone else and they're passing it on to the next person.
Same thing as Charles Manson. He thought he was spreading a message, which, I mean, he did, in a way.
The people tried to think like logical people when they try and put this into perspectives, but they're not logical people. They're people in some dark, fucked up places.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're gonna become serial killers, and somebody's gonna find these podcasts and be like, it's gonna go down in like an audio recording of our history and shit. Like,
I want to go on record saying I am not, nor have I ever been, a serial killer.
Do we have proof?
I want to go on record and say that I'm on record, and yes. I'm on record, and yes.
I want to go on record saying...
For the record, we're on record.
I don't do shit, so I literally go to work. I don't know. I don't have time to kill anybody.
Oh, I forgot to tell you.
Disclaimer.
Dante, you came on here. This is a Christian podcast where we spread the word of God and very wholesome, family-friendly stuff.
Dude, you're fucking...
God is dead.
The cover art you sent me, dude, it looks like... It's kind of a middle finger. Like, it straight looks like a gospel channel.
Dude, I
like, it looks gospel as fuck. I mean, whatever, it looks dope. Works.
I mean, that's what we are. We're fucking gods, right? Like, we gotta spread our message.
You know, my message is if, you know...
Yeah.
Right. Fuck it, you know?
Yeah.
So, my message is, this is not a cult, but we could make it one if you want to join.
Friends that are in my head, we kind of talk to each other.
I have orgies in my head.
I've been told over the years since I started growing my hair out, I look like a young Charles Manson. Okay. And, you know, he wasn't a bad-looking guy for all the things that he did. He wasn't actually a bad-looking guy in his younger days.
I'd fuck him.
And everyone's like, well, you look like him, but can you lead a cult? And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to gain followers for my cult.
You don't lead a cult.
It takes balls, man.
You don't lead a cult, though. The cult follows you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, but
that's the success of the cult. Once you try leading it, usually you either die or people turn on your ass, and then you die.
Man will follow.
Yeah. You don't have to try. It's like,
that's why there's so many serial killers and school shooters.
You know, someday if we get a fucking cult following and people are trying to like accuse us of our podcast corrupting people, they're going to look at this episode and be like, they admitted it. Them fuckers, we got them by the balls now.
Yeah, disclaimer. And then we'll be like, you're fucking retarded.
Yeah, that's another thing. Fucking people on the internet, they have to put on a personality for the internet. They're not themselves. They say weird shit. I mean, I'd say weird shit.
Yeah, we've been saying weird shit this whole time.
Yeah.
I kind of do that regularly, but they don't get that. It's kind of like a character. You're playing a role when you're on the internet. You're not your regular self. You're just playing the role to like the people. It's fun to do, but they try and take every single word you say and dissect it and find the meaning behind it and say, oh, this makes him a racist because 5 years ago he said something along these lines.
Fuck her right in the pussy. No, they like, I don't know. My thing is like, I can't say I'm different online or offline or fucking in the shower. Yeah, like, I don't know. My thing is like, I can't say I'm different online or offline or fucking in the shower or fapping under the bed sheet, you know? Like, I'm just someone that just kind of changes on the daily.
I just go through life.
Like a fucking flowing river. You just curve and wind and...
That's right. That's right. One day I'm lazy, one day I'm ready to fuck. Like, I'm rapping,
Sometimes
you know?
there's a...
I was a rabbit in the past life, just, you know, fucking shit, reproducing, you know? All that rabbit good shit. Pebbles. Good shit, Pebbles.
Love.
Copyright strike.
Oh.
Right. I mean...
Dude, it's fucking happened
would
to
that
people,
happen?
though. Like, that shit happens.
Yeah.
It
I
could.
mean, I do got some golden pipes. It would sound decent.
Just from singing a few words, yeah. Fucking, they copyright everything. Like, it depends on who's their network. If their network is assholes, yeah, copyright strike. But
On record, I was singing my own version. So
it doesn't matter anymore. You can't even do covers.
fuck.
They're getting ridiculous on things. Even if you take an piece of artwork and put your own artistic spin and views on it, they're still trying to be like, oh, well, you don't own that.
Unless
But
it
isn't that
qualifies as a parody, but I don't know how to fucking make it a parody.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, mine's a parody.
I don't know how it works. I don't think that.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how it works.
Oh.
I mean,
Mine sucks. How about that? It doesn't need copyrighted. Nobody wants to listen to it anyways.
this will go up on YouTube, but every other site it'll be fine, and you won't run into that. Just the YouTube system, people abuse it so hard.
It's time. It's time.
What? Oh, you're fucking smart. Like, who the fuck joined this call?
That's how copyright strike. No.
Yeah, that one will get us.
What's the third one? No. Hang on. This one, I'm looking for a certain one.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that one. That one kills it.
Now we owe that little boy money.
I need to fucking label it.
It's crazy how money hungry people.
I mean, there are prostitutes.
Well, that's just fun.
You know what? I would totally be a porn star. I would fuck for money.
Yeah, I was actually talking to a guy at work about like how, you know, having a girlfriend that could do porn. You know, like how would you feel about that? You know.
I mean, if she's allowed to, my thing, I'd be okay with it if I was allowed to fuck everybody too. You know what I mean? Like, maybe not like
what
she
if- what
fucks
if-
that guy, I
what
gotta
if
fuck that guy too. Not like that, but like.
What if like she had a bunch of porn star friends that just fucked you all the time?
Well, I mean, that's whatever.
I'm
Like,
very conservative when it comes to that sort of shit.
I'm very really like to fuck. Like,
Yeah, friction.
I'd fuck right now if the fucking was fuckable. You know what I'm saying? Like,
The fucking.
yeah, fucking.
Dante, you better sleep with one eye open tonight.
I'm gonna sleep with my brown eye open. Oh.
Shit.
Sounds like a party.
I mean, last time we talked about some of the people we fucked and how fucked up it was.
Yeah.
So maybe this time we should talk about, like, I don't know, I think for this particular group, like, trips and shit would be a good one.
Trips is definitely a good one for
I don't know.
us three. We've all
Yeah.
had some
Like, we're
experiences
all-
with that shit.
We've all been places. Like,
Yeah.
we've seen some shit, man.
Yeah, I've seen
Like,
Yeah, I can start with one. There was one time before school, I had welding first hour, and like this was a 4-hour class.
bucket.
So my buddy comes up to me and he got some shrooms and he's like, "Dude, you got to take these." And I'm like, "Man, I've never been high at school. Like I've done some stuff outside school. Like I was cool with like doing pretty much anything, but I'm like, man, I don't want to get caught and go to jail or anything." It's like, "Nah, man, you'll be good. You go to Elk Hall. Your teacher's a stoner. He won't give a fuck." And I mean, he wasn't wrong. So I'm like, "Fuck it, I'll try it." So I take these shrooms, and on the school bus ride there, it's starting to set in. I'm starting to see some things, but I'm still tolerable. I get into my welding booth, get all my gear on, and I go to lay my first bead. And as soon as I touched my stick to the metal, it kicked in full blast. And I became a dragon that was spewing lava into this fucking pit to fend off the undead forces charging at me. Like, it was some crazy shit.
It's pretty decent. I mean, you could turn into some pretty good welding.
Like, it was some crazy shit.
It's pretty decent. I mean, you could turn into some pretty good welding.
I mean, yeah, dragging, you wouldn't even have to change sticks. You could just, you dragging breath.
Dude, I was running beads so hot that day because it was just so amazing watching the whole metal just like fucking.
That's not what you're talking about when you caught on fire and you're like.
No, I wasn't high for that. That one, I was fucking going to town. I was fucking welding out some beads. I was throwing parts out left and right. And it was the day I finally decided, hey, I want to cut my pants up because I'm a fucking dumb teenager. And I cut my pants all up so it's frayed. And I'm welding along. And dumbass me didn't think about the fact, hey, you know, the strings on your pants are extremely flammable. So I'm fucking going to town welding, and one of my buddies comes up behind me. He's like, "Stokes, you're on fire!" He like that fucking banner there. But no, I looked down and my fucking pant leg was up in flames, and the only thing I had to extinguish myself was the quench tank where you
everybody spit shit into it.
But what everyone uses those quench tanks for actually is to just spit because we all chew. I don't know. It's a welding thing. Can't chew without a fucking dip in. Quit welding, quit chewing at this point, but it's just a thing everyone does.
Wait a second.
So the only thing I can think of is to stick my whole foot in there. And so there's like fucking metal slag and chew spit and all that just soaks my leg. And I was fucking pissed. But no, I got a little bit off the subject of fucking trips.
No, it's funny.
Well, I mean, how far, how much can I say without incriminating myself?
Incriminating? You can't be incriminated.
How much can I say without incriminating myself?
Incriminating? You can't be incriminated.
Well, I might have.
You didn't do anything like...
Incriminated.
By saying that?
I mean, this is an online persona. Everything we say is fake. Art is a lie. No, I don't know. I listen to a lot of podcasts and they all talk about doing drugs, like coke and different and shit, and no one's been arrested. I don't think they can arrest you for telling a story on a podcast because where's their proof that it's not just a story?
All right, so when I was in California, me and my cousin decided to go places. And we ended up at a old folks home, and it smelled like cat piss in there. And we were high as fuck, smoking weed. We used to smoke weed all day, and it smelled like cat piss. Smoking weed. We used to smoke weed all day, and it smelled like cat piss so bad that my cousin started pissing on the door of one of these old ladies' houses because it smelled like cat piss. So he said, "I'm just gonna add on to the fire, you know." And I didn't want him to one-up me, so...
I didn't.
So I went and pissed on the next-door neighbor's door, high as fuck.
I'll take it.
And we left. Yeah, I mean...
So that'll go very nicely in the exposed video I'm presenting to the FBI.
Thank you.
This was all set up.
That reminds me of something that happened. So one time, like, this had nothing to do... guys, I was high at the time, but, like, I don't know how you forget something so important. Like this ain't as bad as forgetting your wallet. Or forgetting not to scream your social security numbers when you're typing it into fucking Walmart or something. Like, it ain't that... Like, it's much worse than that. That's easy shit, right? But have you ever been so high, you went and took... Your family's just fucking doing shit, right? And then you realize, and they're like, what the fuck? And they're all saying shit. I'm so high, I'm just like, I don't understand, like, what's going on, you know? And I realized I didn't put my dick away. My dick's just cock and balls, just dangling, dude, out in the middle. I'm in the living room, like, walking out. Like, you know, you just, like, pull it out of your jeans and shit?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, fucking, like, and I was just so high, because, like, I have a bad habit of, like, I'll look in the mirror and just, like look in my own eyes and just kind of, like, zone. Mm-hmm. And then, like, I did that. And then when I left, dude, like, I guess I just never put my dick away. So, like, we're just walking around my house, and they're all like, what the fuck is happening? And I was just like, I don't understand, you know? Like, what? Like, yeah, I just took a piss, what's good? And they're like, what? Like, gesturing to my dick, frantically gesturing, like, arms swelling and shit. My mom's just like, put your dick away. I'm like, what? It's like, your dick's out. I was like, oh, fuck. Thanks, Mom. You know, like, we just do that. You know.
So he was talking about old people that smell like piss. That just reminded me. We have to give
All
a
of
huge
them?
shout out. Don't know her real name, but Kitty Shit Lady from our hometown for selling weed.
Oh yeah, Kitty Shit Lady. I think that was her real name. Kitty, last
Kitty
name
Shit.
like Lady. You know, Kitty Shit Lady. Kitty S Lady. You know.
But yeah, this old woman that smelled like cat piss. She was the town dealer for all the young kids.
Like across from where.
Yeah. No, now that you said cat piss, I know.
Yeah. She literally cats would shit in the fucking plants.
Yeah. So that what?
Yeah, dude. She was like the cats. Like I went there. I went over in their house. Right. Cat would shit in the plant because she had like fucking like the pots and the rectangle pots and shit and had like a line of them. Right?
Yeah.
She would shit. Cat would shit in the plant because she had like fucking like the
fertilizer.
pots and the rectangle pots and shit and had like a line of them. Right?
Yeah.
She would shit in the plants. The cat would shit in the plants. And she just left.
You know,
She's just like, you're
isn't
smoking
cat
shit, dude.
isn't cat piss supposed to get you high or some sort of shit? That's probably why that weed, like everyone came back for more. Like it
I don't
just gave
know.
you an extra high.
I ain't drink cat piss in a while, you know.
I've had a weed called purple cat piss.
So do you do that like straight off the tap, or do you just?
I don't know.
No, you do it straight
Come
up.
here,
I've seen
Fluffy.
the South-
You know. Come
I've
here,
seen the
Fluffy.
South Park episode about it, and I've heard other people mention it over time. So apparently, it is a real thing.
Well, it was on
but
South
I don't
Park.
know how it's performed or what it is.
Is it just cat piss or like all piss? You know.
I think it's cat. I don't think it's the cat piss. I think it's the male cats, like how they spray. I think it's that. I think it's
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're
because on
fucking,
South
like-
Park, Kenny was flying through a field of titties, dude.
Yeah.
They're fucking like they're
That's
like
how they mark
spray,
the
you know?
territory.
That look at me, I'm a big ass fucking Tom. I'm a big ass fucking Tom, you know, like you know what, like that's why Jerry was running.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna fuck you, you little mouse. Get over here, you're my bitch now, yeah.
And that's how Spike was to Tom.
Well, that's why at some episodes Tom actually caught Jerry, but they always end up the next week they're still back together.
Did you
He
guys
never ate him. He just fucked him.
That's how women are, you know? They love that chase, you know?
hear that shit about like what was his name? Was it Shane Dawson coming on his cat or
Yeah.
some shit?
Yeah,
That
No,
shit
something like
fucking
that.
kills
No,
me, dude.
so Shane
What?
Dawson like cummed on his dog or something. I don't think it was a real story.
Yeah,
But
it was-
PewDiePie jacked off his cat. That's
Well, who
next
hasn't?
level bit. That's
Well, who
next
hasn't?
level bit. Because he was on the official podcast and he told the story where he fucking, when he was young, he used to think it was cool that cats had red rockets, and he would show his friends, like he'd have to like basically jack off the cat to get it aroused and get the fucking rocket out.
I know
You
someone
ever
else
seen
was
a
doing
dog, like somebody jerk off a dog and then have it hump the air?
I've never seen anyone jerk off a dog.
I have actually. He's sitting
I
across
have
from
seen
me.
a dog like
I
fucking
won't-
get overly excited and fucking hump air.
I won't
have
mention.
seen that, but
I won't mention who it was I saw, but yeah, I've seen it multiple times. He used to do it all the time. Not me.
wasn't
But I
there a
saw
chick
you
from
do
our
it,
home-
dude.
It was a Yorkie. It was a little fucking Yorkie.
Yeah, but I've seen you do it to fucking the people you were
That
living
wasn't. No, I didn't jerk
I
him off.
saw you guys, dude. You jacked
was
that dog's
changed.
dick.
No, 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 No.
Pretty sure it happened right after I got out of school, so you guys would have still been in there. Wasn't there a chick that like sent around a video of her like fucking a dog?
Yeah, that was actually someone I dated, and they sent it to me, and in turn, I sent it to everybody.
Yeah.
No, but like the fucked up thing though, like this is the fucked up thing, right? So like we broke up. It's in there. We broke up. It was like a month later, just out of the fucking blue. I get a message from this video. I'm like, oh shit. You know, to be honest, the first thing I was thinking, because I mean, when she left, she was pretty distraught. She wanted me back. My first thought was like, she's asking the fuck. You know, like she's gonna be sending me some nip or something. You know, in this video. Instead, I see her and I'm like, okay. She drops the pants. I'm like, okay. She gets down all fours and I'm like, what's happening here? And all of a sudden, a dog comes out of nowhere. I'm just like, no! And I was like, hey, You want to see something fucked up? Like, so I showed some people, and then this is the fucked up thing. Like, mostly, you know, a lot of times people will be like, "Oh, you're cyberbullying" or something like that. She was okay with it. Like, she knew I was showing people. Like, I don't know if she wanted, like maybe she's trying to put herself out there, you know,
bestiality.
like spread the word. But I'm just like, this is not for me.
She's got her own campsite.
This is not.
Dogs fuck her.
This is not for
Free
me.
advertisement.
I was fucking, and you know the worst thing, I know somebody that had sex with that girl shortly after, and it's like, you got sloppy seconds from a dog, dude.
Fucking people are fucked up.
The whole new meaning, the doggy style, man. Like, fuck.
That's why kids should never have sex too early. They don't know the real meanings.
So Dante, you ever fucked a chick that's had
Real meanings.
So Dante, you ever fucked a chick that's had sex with a dog?
He's fucked a chick that looks like a dog.
You know, actually, when I was in kindergarten,
You fucked a dog.
no, there was a girl who I think she was like
Fucking in kindergarten? God damn.
I mean, dude. I mean, bro,
You know,
I
you
got
got
some
it, you got
stories.
it.
I got some
You know what I'm saying?
stories. But no, there was a girl. I think she was like in first or second grade or something like that. But dude, she literally looked like her face, like you know, how, like pugs have flat faces. Hers looked like when she was born, somebody just held her to the ground face first until it deformed like that. Like her nose was like not even an inch out, dude. Like it was scary flat. Scary.
I mean, they could have been practicing some shit like ancient Japan, where they tie the women's feet and make them smaller, like give them a huge arch and make their foot small. They could have been doing some weird shit like that to the kid.
I mean, dude, it was weird.
Their foot small. They could have been doing some weird shit like that to the kid.
I mean, dude, it was weird. She used to try and push me on the swings. I wasn't having it, dude.
Like, how do you go about that? I don't know if I could fuck someone with a tiny foot. It's like, hey, I got one foot. It's like baby foot. It's like that.
No,
scene.
they're both.
It's like
they
Deadpool.
tied bind both.
I don't give a fuck if they're both or not. Like, it's like that scene from like Deadpool. Where he's got the tiny little fucking hand.
But that's awesome.
Like, yeah, no, but like,
'Cause, dude, your dick would be a lot bigger.
yeah, but they didn't give me a foot job. So
I mean,
it's
some
not.
girls are with it, man.
I'm not with a foot job. I'm
You
not
don't have a
attracted
foot
to
fetish?
feet. I don't think.
No, I'm just
I
a weirdo.
fucking hate feet. If
No.
people didn't have feet, the world would be a better place.
I mean, people wear
Wait,
socks.
Oh,
man.
Yeah, but then people
So-
would have nubs, and that's.
No, but,
Yeah, what
you
the
know
fuck?
why foot fetish is like the biggest fetish?
I wouldn't say it's the biggest, but it is a big one.
It is why it is.
Is it really?
So-
I'm not that weird then.
No, you're not. Because
Oh,
what
okay.
happened is when
Everybody's
you was
got
a
their
kid,
king.
and when you was a kid, your neurons, they're close enough. The ones between sexual activity and the one for feet, they're right next to each other. And sometimes when you're small, those wires just cross. So
Well, I
that's
mean-
why there's such a huge thing. Like 50% of the population has a foot fetish, just because they had that small thing. Like their brain just wired that way. It's
Well,
actually
like-
wired into you.
In my defense, you know, some people use their feet for certain shit. You know, picking up things, turning lights off. So I mean, it's like
Yeah.
you know, a second pair of hands. You know, so.
Yeah, but you
foot job.
never find someone with a hand fetish like a foot fetish. Like
Don't
Yeah,
hang
it's
on,
like,
I
hang
don't
on.
know
Whoa,
about that.
hang on. You can't look at me and tell me that when a girl's jerking you off, you don't like it that your cock is in her hand.
No. So like, okay, so this is gonna
So-
sound weird. I'm more into the tease than the actual.
Part of the hands.
Yeah. So like when they like just like
You
come
know?
down, they're like, oh no,
Uh,
not quite. You know?
I only got like one hand job in my life. I was not a fan.
Yeah, they went east to
I'd rather
west
just-
instead of north
I
to
mean-
south.
A blowjob or sex is pretty much the two acts.
But
of-
a hand job is in a blowjob, though. It's like part of the deal, though.
I mean, it is. They work the shaft with the
Right.
But I mean, I consider
Just like
that
the
a blowjob.
avocado is a
And
part of
I'm
the
not.
I mean, I
I'm
understand
not
where you're coming
concerned about her hand. Like, I'm not looking at it going, "Oh, those are some nice fingernails I see down there." No, I'm looking.
Well,
I'm like, "Oh,
But then they paint their nails
she's
for
sucking
it.
my dick."
It's the whole picture, man. You got to look at the whole picture. I guess that's. I go to the. You go to the 9. I'm at the 10 with the feet.
I got the kink for people that are like begging, like they're just like I need you.
Yeah.
Like they won't take no for an answer. Like I want a chick to fucking rape me by letting me rape her. It's like you see, won't take no for an answer. Like I want a chick to fucking rape me by letting me rape her. It's like, you see, I'm not a sub, but like
it's hot to have a girl kind
like
of
they just fucking take me, like fucking thrusting shit, like begging for it,
Yeah.
I don't know that. I have much of a kink.
That and daddy,
I guess.
man.
My kink would just be small women, like not necessarily children, but one that can grow around.
It's
Right.
7 or 8,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She got to be at least 11. Come on.
11's way too old.
Yeah, but tiny women, not midget, like just before the midget area. They got the short women though.
So, do you like midgets though?
No, midgets like freak me out.
Oh, hey,
Like,
do you know who has a what's that fear called? What's that fear called? Of the fear of midgets or small people.
I don't know. One of my cousins actually
Midgets?
legitimately has that.
You know the dude from fucking Full House, the better looking dude, the suave dude. What's his name?
Yeah, I don't know his name.
Was it Jesse in the show?
I hated that show.
Something like that.
I hate
I'm
sitcoms.
I'm sure people know who I'm talking about, but he
It's
has
like Uncle Jesse.
he has that fear of small people. It freak him out.
So it's
Like
one of
midgets and dwarves, or just midgets?
Like the dude that played in
Like just
Austin
shorty
Powers.
arms, so like he sees you and he's like, he sees me and he's like,
No, like, he'll run away.
My girlfriend, he's like, ah!
Yeah, like, he'll fucking run away.
Yeah.
Like he don't like it at all. He'll fucking the dude from Austin Powers that played Mini Me, like went up to him, and like he ran away from him. Like he's scared of him.
Like, I
Got
don't know.
any weird phobias?
Literally, sometimes I pray that something takes me in the night.
So like, I don't think I'm really like scared of anything. I just like, there's just things like, well, I would call it a phobia because it doesn't like scare me. It makes me uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying?
It's not a
Yeah.
phobia though.
Huh?
I don't think that's a phobia.
I think it is. So there's two things.
I don't think that's a phobia.
I think it is. So there's two things. Is fucking centipedes.
Centipedes are okay. So I
Because,
guess
like-
you could say crawdads. I don't like crawdads.
I just don't
Freak
like
me out.
fucking the legs, man.
I think I grew out of most of mine. Mine were super irrational when I was young. Like, well, I mean, afraid of heights. I was super afraid of them when I was young, but then I got over that. But like, one of them was just like every time I had a swimming pool growing up. Every time I'd go swimming, I thought there was going to be a shark in my pool for some reason.
Oh,
I was
no.
swimming alone.
I think that's
Like, it is-
everyone.
Is it like I
Yeah.
thought I was afraid? I'm like I forced myself to go out there because I'm like I know there's not a shark, but the entire time I'm like I'm going to get fucking eaten.
Yeah, that's
I
just
was
one of your
intelligent
stupid
as
things
fuck
in
when
your
I was a
brain.
kid, dude. Like, my brother cried when he watched Jaws. I'm like 4 years old and like, fucking hell yeah, man.
But see, scary,
One of
but
my-
like Jaws never affected me, and like movies like didn't scare me like that. It was just I don't know, a rational fear that I'm like there's going to be a shark. And I'm going to have to like punch it in the nose.
Movies never scared me as a kid. I actually liked scary movies.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with it. The only one, there's one that fucked me up, and it's because I didn't see the ending, and it was Signs. You ever saw that? It's like, it's weird.
Oh wait, is that the one with the fucking where they go in the
Aliens.
basement?
It's like aliens shit, and like,
Where it scared me
Alien-
with 3
and it's
different
like-
parody.
it's so fucking, like, aliens are just something that could be such a good, like, horror factor, because,
Yeah.
like, you can do whatever the fuck you want with them.
I will admit, okay, so this is when YouTube was first coming around. Like a lot of those fake videos of that people couldn't really tell that were first coming around. There was one that freaked me out as a kid. That was just like it looked fucking real back in them days. Of this alien just popping up in this dude's room, like his roommate was trying to prank him, and like somehow an alien fucking popped up in there, and they had like special effects and shit, like, and it freaked me out. I was afraid of aliens popping up in my room.
Oh, yeah, dude. And, like, it's weird because you, like... So, a lot of times when you're scared of something like that, Stokes, since he was scared of sharks in the pool, may not have had this situation, but, like, you find an, like, even more irrational way to deal with your irrational fear, as in, like, something, like... So, in my mind, right, for the small period, I was, like, terrified of the aliens from Signs. The reason I was terrified of them is because they were so expressionless. It made me uncomfortable as fuck, dude. I don't know why. But, like, I'd always have a cat go with me everywhere. We had like 50 fucking cats. That's not even a lie. Like literally 50 cats at my parents' house when I was still living there. And like, I always thought, I was like, for some reason, I was just like, cats, man. They're anti-alien, you know? Like, they just fucking, they put off this invisible anti-alien, you know? Like, they just fucking, they put off this invisible force field that vaporizes any alien in there. And also, hypothetically, an alien got through said invisible cat feline force field. Mach 2. Mach 2. Patent, copyright. And they were also secret, like guardians of alien, like of Earth from aliens, and they would like in my mind, I knew if an alien popped up, my fucking cat Skeeter would like stand up on her hind legs, like anime pose, and like fucking whoop some ass, like doing ninja kicks and shit, you know? Like I don't know why, but it happened. And then like anytime you had to pee in the middle of the night, take your fucking cat with you, you know? You know, it's safe. So like you always had a cat, and then like if the cat wasn't around, you're like, so I gotta figure something out. So like there was one weird ass thing. I was like, so the material on my blanket is made of a special. It was safe because like it burnt their skin or some shit.
Yeah.
And it was funny because I finally finished the movie, and it happened to be it burnt their skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scary movies is something we can all talk about. I know you like a lot of slashers, Dante, and me and Charles just like watching the most fucked up shit out there.
Yeah.
My favorite are pure like vulgar shit, like when I don't really like slashers. I kind of hate slashers.
I
actually.
don't care
I
for
like
slashers
slashers
either.
My favorite's probably Aliens.
My favorite was
everything.
I liked Freddy Krueger when I was really young, but I kind of grew out of that.
Now mine was always it was Jason Voorhees and Chucky. Chucky was always one of my favorites. And then it wasn't until fucking Rob Zombie's Halloween that Michael Myers actually became one of my favorites. Because if you go back and watch the original Halloweens, after the second one they get pretty ridiculous and pretty stale.
They did like an update to their timeline where like everything was just basically not canon.
Yeah, and not only that, but like the masks that they were using were fucking dorky as fuck.
I think the only slashers, I don't even know if it's considered a slasher, I think it is. The only slashers I actually liked was Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a good one. That was
I remember
I was in
watching that.
love with Leatherface, dude.
Mm-hmm. He was real.
And like Ed Gein and all that shit, like all the guys that inspired him, like I started realized they were like inspired and like researched that shit. I fucking love it. Like I literally go to bed watching scary movies and like creepypastas and shit, and like if they're not playing, I can't sleep. It's funny as fuck because I'm kind of like so used to doing it.
The damn creepy.
And Danielle, meanwhile, Danielle's like terrified, shitting her pants of like some demonic face or something. And like she'll wake up, and a lot of times she'll like scream or she's like freaking out. And she's like, turn it off, and like freaking out. I was like, man, it's relaxing, just chill, you know. Just listen to the story and slowly just fucking zone in, you know.
I was just going to talk about the night we watched fucking Cannibal Holocaust. That was fucking a fun night. Because like it's like 3 a.m. I think we've been drinking or smoking or something at that point. Like, and we were just fucking slap happy. And we put on this movie and we just did a brief research, and it's like, oh, this is supposed to be like a documentary type thing. I'm like, oh, that's fucking weird shit. Let's put it on. We put that movie on. We watched it through its entirety. The whole time thinking it's like a documentary. Looking back, like it's kind of pretty obvious that it wasn't. Once we found out that it wasn't, but like 3 a.m.
Some of it was.
It could convince you. It really could.
So,
like, we so fucked up. It's like we just watched people die for real. That's fucked.
I seen this picture on Facebook of this kid who said the most fucked up thing he's ever masturbated to was that when he was a kid, he walked out of his room to find his parents watching some movie, and it was all he seen on the TV was a bunch of naked bodies, and they told him to instantly go back into his room. And he said that all he could think about was all those naked bodies, like in a pile. And he started masturbating to it. And then later on in his life, he found out that it was actually a Holocaust video of burning bodies and shit.
Oh, fuck. Damn, that's been to the Holocaust. That's hardcore.
I mean, that's what gets you off. That's what gets you off, you know?
Yeah, I mean...
No discrimination here. I like it. No.
Like,
No, like, so... I love the alienation here. I like it. No. No, like, so... I love the Alien and Predator movies when I was younger, but... Like, as I get older, there's, like... The quality of horror movies is shit.
That's the biggest problem for me nowadays. Like, back then, everything seemed like special effects seemed amazing. But nowadays, like, you see really good CGI and you're still like, well, that looks fucking lame.
Well, yeah, the plot's trashy anyway.
Yeah,
like, it takes a lot now. Because they all copy each other.
Yeah. My favorite was always, like, paranormal movies. Just because I always I don't know, I don't believe in ghosts, but, like, it was always something I questioned. So it was like the most real thing that I could grasp onto that, hey, weird shit like this could happen. But like normal scary movies, like where they have like monsters or anything like that, these special killers that have superpowers, fuck that. Like they didn't scare me. I'm like, that's not real. That have superpowers, fuck that. Like they didn't scare me. I'm like, that's not real.
Yeah, I just love like the creature film. Like I love monster movies. Like not like slashers, but like actual monsters. So like. That's why I loved Alien and Predator so much, because it's like, dude, these things are fucking wicked. Like, I wasn't afraid of them. I wanted to be one. Like, I was like, dude, the shit I would do to be able to turn into a xenomorph, like, what the fuck? Like,
dude, you guys ever see the fucking Meet the Feebles?
That's fucked up.
No.
That fucking, like, Muppet parody, it's all fucked up.
Yeah, it's an amazing fucking puppet movie. Some people are freaked out by puppets.
I'm not freaked out by puppets. Is it still worth a watch, or...
Oh yeah, definitely fucking worth a watch. Either if you love puppets or hate puppets. I mean,
no. So that's not.
What if you're indifferent
about
puppets?
Here's the thing. All right, you don't give a fuck about puppets.
Yeah, don't even worry about the puppets.
This is why you watch it. You watch it because you're bored and it's fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
You sold me.
It has like a sex addiction. It catches like I think it's like
you
syphilis.
See some hippo tits. You know?
Yeah, there's a hippo and walrus having sex. Walrus having sex with the rat. And then the walrus is like selling drugs and
if you go back
all kinds of shit. It's an amazing movie.
2012 through like 2015 and check either me or Charles's Google search history, the top three things would be most fucked up movies to watch, most fucked up anime out there,
anime to watch,
most fucked up movie or anime 2000 whatever year it was.
Yeah, like God damn. And then under that it'd be like. Good multiplayer games.
Yeah.
Good multiplayer games on PlayStation. Like
good recipes.
No.
Games that are multiplayer that can
I'm a cook, dude. I already know how to cook. Yeah, like things that fap to you back to back. Oh. No. What?
You can do that with anything. You
know what I mean? Tacos, yeah.
Just takes a good friend.
Give it a little reach around.
What?
Oh. Accurate.
Those were good times. Fucking just stay up watching the most fucked up shit.
No, dude, Serbian film's probably one of the most fucked up things I've seen. That one was a good shock.
Which one?
It's called Serbian film. It's illegal in like every country. It's something like banned in like every country.
See, I've never watched it.
I fucking watched that, and it's known as the dirtiest movie ever been made.
Is there like a lot of orgies in it?
No, it's not like that dirty. Dirty as in like so picture somebody that's just been raped and they're in the shower and they're like, I'm so dirty, and they like gotta scrub their body clean.
Okay, so
like that kind of dirty, whatever that is, you know.
Now you just put the picture in my head of like Peter Griffin in the shower. I feel dirty. I just put the picture in my head of like Peter Griffin in the shower. I feel dirty.
No, we talk about when he's a strawberry. I'll never be inside of me. He was inside of me. He was my neighbor.
You remember when you shit your pants, dude? One time we were sitting there high as fuck, and Dante's over at my house. We're watching. I don't know what we were watching, like Cleveland the Show or some shit.
I think it was the Cleveland. If I remember.
And like out of nowhere, I just did. I can't even do it anymore. But I did like the Tim the Bear impression. It was like dead on. All I said was, "Hi, I'm Tim the Bear." and for some reason it was just blank silence, and then all of a sudden that just came out, and he shit his pants. Like he was rolling for like an hour. Like
I remember seeing you guys the next day, and you guys were still dying about it.
No, the thing that killed me the most that you did when we were fucking baked off our ass was when you brought out this fucking puppet. I literally had to fucking beg you to stop because you wouldn't fucking stop. And my rib was so
I still have never seen these puppets. That's pretty fucking surprising to this day.
I don't know, it was just like we were so fucking baked, and he brought him out, and he started. It was just when this Miley Cyrus song "J's on My Feet" or 23 or whatever had come out, and he started fucking around with these puppets, and he started singing that song with these puppets. And, oh my god, dude, I was just fucking dying.
The worst thing was that I remember, so Dante, right? He's never really, he's not big in the pot yet. I'm trying to convince him. I was the shitty friend that pushed him in, pressure you.
I don't call you a shitty friend for that.
But I was sitting there, I'm just like, yo, smoke some weed, and so we go out. My house, my parents, they hate it. They're not about it. Hardcore Christian, you're going to hell. You're never talking again. You're just owned. We're cutting your nuts off, sewing them under your chin. There's a chimney, a fucking fireplace, and there's usually a step, like a concrete step in the front, just in case the log rolls out or something like that. So we're sitting on that, and I told them we're whispering stuff because it's fucking 12 o'clock at night. My parents are asleep. We got just a one hitter, and we put some weed in it, and I'm just like, okay.
It was a fucking zebra pin.
But yeah, was it? I don't know. I just remember having it, and he was I was telling him, I was so we're gonna inhale it, then you put the lighter over the tip of it, that way the smoke doesn't fly up in the air. And my mom had a fucking nose, dude. She's a fucking bloodhound. But I was and then you blow it out the chimney. Do you understand me? And he's like, yeah, I get it. And then I go ahead and repeat it. Because I'm I gotta make sure you understand. We fuck up and it could be over.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, dude, I understand. I was like, okay, do it. And I do it, right?
And he's watching out for his mom the whole time.
Yeah, I'm looking in the
watching out for his mom the whole time.
Yeah, I'm looking in the fucking at the end of the door, literally leaning across the room while he's sitting at the chimney. The motherfucker takes the big ass hit off of it, and then just blows it out in the open air. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, dude, what? And all of a sudden you just see the look on his face. He realized what he did. And he's just I couldn't imagine my face. I was just staring. Are you fucking serious?
You went over this. Just got done telling me to fuck.
I want to throw the disclaimer after that story. We do not condone smoking weed if it's not legal in your area. And if you're underage, don't do it. I don't care. I mean, I really
don't smoke shitty weed.
And smoke it, and it's illegal in your area. It's not deadly for you. It's just illegal, so don't do it for that reason. But if you're under the age of 18, then just don't fucking do drugs. It'll fuck you up for life.
Also, disclaimer: pedophiles. We do not kill people. We do not molest children. We do not sell drugs or smoke drugs as much anymore. Disclaimer. All of this is a joke. Disclaimer.
Does that go which way?
I think that was good enough, right? If not, fuck off. Yeah. You're not welcome here.
Wait. Everything we said is satire. There. Now
we're not racist.
Yeah. Context matters.
Let me just make this clear. We're not racist. We're not.
No, I think pretty much all our views here are people. Who gives a fuck about anything else? I mean, as long as you're not hurting other people, out there murdering, fucking raping, or doing anything like that, you're just a fucking human. That's all you are.
Unless they're into it, then sure.
Yeah. Murder porn.
To each their own, right?
Yeah. We don't condone suicide packs. Yeah. Disclaimer.
No, do that shit on your own.
Dude, dump the purple Kool-Aid. It's out.
Set down the cup of Kool-Aid and walk away.
Just fucking look at the goddamn sky and be happy, you motherfucker. How about that?
Bleach is quicker.
Do what?
Bleach.
Bleach is quicker?
I think, yeah.
No, all you gotta do is fucking walk outside. It's cheaper.
What? Like sun cancer, you know, like cancer from the rain.
No,
Like, what are you
I'm talking about not killing yourself.
Yeah, he's
not
not
not killing yourself. I thought you were talking about killing yourself. I was
Yeah,
like, how the
enjoying
fuck do I
your
want to
life.
kill myself without walking outside? It's not like I live like right on the outside of my door is a fucking
if you're depressed,
highway or
it's okay,
some
I'm here for
shit.
you, bro.
No, dude. See, I'm the worst kind of person, right?
Okay.
Because if I let's say I was gonna kill myself. Let's say I had a plan to kill myself,
Okay.
right? I'm gonna make all of you think it's your fault. I'm gonna be like, if only I had a person. You know, like I'm gonna fucking destroy you.
That's
guys.
basically how people feel, anyways.
Like so you guys gotta know like it'll be funny, only if you guys realize it's
No,
funny.
it'll be
So if I
funny.
can mention you like that's one of my favorite things to say. Like look at them and be like, you say that shit again, I'll mention you by name in my suicide note. like when they piss you off or something, just like fuck yeah, like goddamn.
Suicide jokes.
Yeah, part of our humor is we really don't know. Part of our humor is we really don't know boundaries. Fucking.
Well, no, I feel it's not necessarily boundaries. It's just don't get so much in your feelings. Don't be a pussy.
Well, like the thing is, like
Don't
so-
be a faggot. Suck your own dick.
I hate when people are like, oh, like, it's okay to joke about 9/11, and then these people are like, but don't make Jew jokes. Actually gives a fuck. Like, you shouldn't care.
Like, nothing is above humor. Like,
Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words shall never
I can't
hurt.
say
It's
that
now-
this is like a confirmed, but a huge theory on where humor came from is just dark places. That way people could make light of dark situations. You could bring up this issue without everyone in the room feeling, oh, I want to kill myself now.
That's 100%, man.
Yeah,
And
well, and
people
like,
don't understand that. Fuck off. You know?
anybody that gets mad at a joke that's made, unless they have never made a joke about anything, they have no right.
Yeah.
It shouldn't matter. Like, yeah, I mean, you granted, don't, obviously, if they have a problem with it, maybe you should, like, okay, I'll just try not to make that jokes around you.
Yeah,
Like, whatever,
take people's
you know.
feelings into consideration.
Yeah.
Once you're, like, if
But,
you're
like-
around someone and you know they don't like this, don't do that. Don't be an asshole.
Yeah.
Once you're, like, if
But,
you're
like-
around someone and you know they don't like this, don't do that. Don't be an asshole. But, like, if
But
you're
still,
coming to our
though-
podcast, I'm pretty sure the first episode we disclaimed, yeah, we're a bunch of jackasses. Yeah.
It's always better to get around the feelings
Yeah.
or through the feelings rather
Yeah.
than just be like, oh, don't say that. That hurts my feelings. So,
Like, obviously, I'm not going to make, like, Anne Frank jokes to a Holocaust survivor, but, like,
yeah, I mean, they always said don't say Baltimore's name, but they made movies with him in it, so.
but just because I say that doesn't mean that Anne Frank survivor, a Holocaust survivor should be mad at me because I said a joke about it. Like, I'd be like, yeah, man, sorry, I wasn't there. I don't get it. I'll be honest, I don't fucking get it because I didn't experience. I didn't go through that shit.
Yeah.
Probably hell, but
Yeah, I mean, my teacher, you know, well, I shouldn't say that. Mr. Bigelow, he was a good ass teacher.
we.
Yeah,
Say it,
one
man.
thing we forgot to tell you guys is, unless we have consent.
So that's two we have to beep out.
Yeah.
There's yeah. This is
God damn it.
It's all good though. I mean, we
No,
just.
yeah.
It's my first
I'll
first
probably-
podcast.
I'll probably just cut those parts and cut this while we're talking about it. So,
It's nothing compared to what we had to cut last time.
no, but we're in like an hour and 10 minutes, and conversation has been fucking steady. You did a lot better job of helping us carry a conversation.
Oh yeah, they didn't talk at all.
Yeah, we
Who,
kept trying
Willie
to
and
force
Dylan?
them to talk, and then it'd just be an awkward silence for a while. So
So like, okay, we did it for them guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain. I'm gonna describe Dante real quick. So imagine, right? Like just imagine
the most beautiful woman you've ever seen.
a 2000s punk rock star, straight up, like a fucking rock star. This is Dante. Badass. He's fucking sexy as hell. But his downfall, right? His downfall. He has no charisma whatsoever. No
penis.
No penis. No. no, like his charisma. But he's a beautiful man.
See, you,
Thank
you,
you.
you took it a little bit different than I would, because I would explain him. He just to picture the most beautiful woman you've ever seen. slap a dick on him, and depending on the time period, maybe short hair, maybe long hair. But yeah.
Here lately, it's been steady short.
He does have a woman's ass, though.
Dude,
I do.
There was one time, I'm going to go and tell this story. We was over at Charles's family's house, and his brother's girlfriend had a pair of booty shorts laying around. Not booty shorts, but short shorts.
Oh,
short
yeah.
Shorts.
Great.
We put the short shorts on him. He has naturally smooth legs, no hair. And his hair was cut at a time where it's just, we put the short shorts on him. He has naturally smooth legs, no hair. And his hair was cut at a time where it's just perfect, like styled and everything. We took him out in public like this, and everyone was convinced that he was just a dyke.
Yeah.
Dude, my fucking legs are definitely hair. They're like a fucking bear.
Somebody bought me free food for it.
Yeah, I think it's either me or Charles's brother.
So, I convinced Dante on New Year's. Convinced Dante on New Year's to run around.
I think I got $5.
My family's restaurant with nothing but a cup.
Yeah. I ended up running in front of a old lady with nothing but a cup.
Didn't you also run in front of your aunt?
No, I don't think so.
No, somebody showed her the video or something.
No, it was some old lady, and then I remember the cop was strolling the block afterwards. And you guys hid my clothes.
No, we were trying to do it. That was fucking the guys you were living with previously.
Oh.
The ones that did it. The brothers.
One of you guys helped me find them. But
yeah, because they were just like, oh yeah. I was like, where the fuck you guys put them?
I had a cup on my dick, dude. I needed some clothes.
It was New Year's. So it was fucking cold.
Hey, you ever try to fuck in the snow?
Do what?
It's impossible.
Do what?
Like fucking a snowman, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty cold out. I didn't probably need that big of a cup.
Yeah, we gave him a medium-sized cup. He's like, I need a large. Thank you very much.
No, but really all I needed was
I
just needed a shot glass. That's all I really needed.
He went from Broadsworth to Tootsie Roll real quick. You know?
I think all I had on was socks. I think.
I don't know. Stokes, man, old Chico's here. He's seen some things when I stayed at his house.
Yeah.
Dude.
One time he came home and I was wearing nothing but a tube sock and it wasn't on my foot.
I was pissed. I opened the door, I walked in, I closed the door and walked back out. I gave it a minute, and I think he seen the look on my face, so he just knew. Came back in a minute, and he was back in clothes.
I just like the shock factor, man.
No, but I guess we can wrap it up there. Follow us on all our platforms. We have Twitch. We created a D-Live account, YouTube channel. Know we're going to be on different platforms for Spotify, and I'm blanking. Anything you plug or say?
Butt plug?
Butt plug? Ooh.
I'll take it.